Hey guys, welcome back to Dad's Game Closet. This is kind of a different video. I want to do a video. There's some players. If you've been playing with these Oculuses for a while, you'll get you'll float. It'll drift, I guess is the word they're using. The controller will sense and it'll either drift to the right or drift to the left. Or in my case, mine drifts a little bit to the right sometimes, but mainly I play warplanes, and when I push up to get the throttle to the plane, I don't get a throttle. I get kind of a jerky thing. Like my controller is just, sometimes I get a little bit of it. Sometimes I don't get any. Sometimes if I shove it real hard with my thumb and push up, it'll, I can get the throttle. Other times I can do that and I don't get anything. So I'm going to show you how to clean this. It is not a permanent fix. At least it's not for me. I've been doing it for a while. But I'll show you how to fix that drift a little bit. I think in the long run, you either going to take it all apart, which I haven't been brave enough to do, or you're going to have to buy a new one. The problem is right now, if you try to buy them on Oculus, they're like $69.99, which is not bad for the controller, but they've been out of stock. There are none. So you kind of got a couple of choices. You can go pay $299 for the whole Oculus Quest 2 again and get new controllers, which that's kind of expensive. I did hear somebody the other day say that they had a sale and it dropped down to like $150, $199 or something like that. So that might be the way to go. Some people have sent them in for a warranty, and but then you're waiting 3 or 4 weeks. And then if you want to buy them on eBay or other places, they're like $175. People are gouging on them. So all right, let's go ahead and talk about it. I'll show you how to fix this. What you want to do is you want to I use a knife. You can pop this open. Some people can get theirs off real easy. As you see, mine sticks. I don't know why. So what I've learned to do is take a knife and pop it off. Anyway, you want to pop this off. Make sure you take your battery out. That's the first thing, because you don't want it having power to it. And then you're going to be down to here. And the stuff you're going to use is you are going to use compressed air. I've lost a little nozzle to it. It's better with the nozzle. And then same thing, you want, make sure you get like contact cleaner, or you get like computer cleaner. I think computer cleaner is the same. I'm not, double check that. But contact cleaner will spray on there, but it'll dissolve. And that'll help get all the residue, like skin, sweat, grime, whatever. And the other thing I use is a small paintbrush. You can use whatever size you want. Some people use smaller. I use a little bit bigger one. But anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to pop this black piece off right here. And when you first do this, yours is going to have like little sticky residue around it to hold it on there. Now mine has been on there. So what a lot of people do is they'll take a knife or something and they'll slowly just pry this loose. And mine's come off so many times that it just pretty well comes off pretty easy now. Anyway, you can work your way around it. As you can see, mine's kind of loose now right there. You can kind of just work your way around this thing and kind of pop it loose. And then once you get it all the way off, it'll pop. You should be able to pop it off. Just be careful. And then you'll have your piece. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see it or not. But there used to be, it's hard to see it, but there used to be like little pieces of like sticky stuff. Like right here is sticky. So anyway, then you're going to be down to here. And then your next thing you want to do is you want to take this little knob off here. And if you just grab it and pull it straight off, it's going to be kind of tight at first. So you want to just grab it and pop it loose. Now there's a little square. You can't really see it on here. But inside there, it's kind of it's not a circle. It's a little bit square. And it's hard to see it. And I don't know. I don't think you guys can see it in the picture. But when it goes back on the controller, it's hard to see it in this picture, but that's not circular, it's square, so those got to line up. So what you want to do is when you put it back on, you want to turn it You want to turn it a little bit until it lines up and pops back in place. So anyway, now you got it off. You're down to your spring. As you can see, there is your spring. And let me light up my phone. Maybe you can see a little bit better on this. No, that don't help too much, does it? Anyway, you'll see your spring on there. There you go. Can you see it better? No, it's kind of hard to see. Anyway, there's a little spring that covers, as you can see there, it covers around the little knob. And what you want to do is you want to spray contact cleaner down in there. I'm trying to do this without looking at a picture. You want to spray down in there. Where's my brush? There it is. That might be better. You want to spray down in here and get in there, and you want to turn the knob to lean it forward so you can get in there. Now, you can use a magnifying glass, maybe see down in there and everything and see what's going on. But you should be able to go underneath the spring with your brush, and you can kind of get in there. And that spring will pop up a little bit. It'll, as you can see, it'll pop up. So anyway, what I do is I get some contact cleaner. I used to have a little straw that went with this. I give it a little spray. And then I get my little brush, which I just dropped on the floor, so bear with me. All right, got it. All right, and then what you want to do is you want to go in here, and I kind of move it around with my finger. It's kind of hard to see. There you go. And then I get underneath all that, and then I kind of move it around, left, right, and kind of get in there with that brush and dig all that grime and dirt and dust and skin particles and whatever else is in there. And gonna get in there and clean that the best you can get it. And you might have to do this 2 or 3 times, just playing on how bad your controller is. So anyway, I dig in there, get all around that as best I can, get underneath the springs, and don't damage the spring. But, work your way around, move that controller with your other hand, and, and then get in there and try to get in there. Anyway, once you're done with that, and then what I do next is I let it dry for a little bit, and then I take compressed air. And this works better if you got the little straw, of course, because you can get deep in there. Anyway, give it a good cleaning. And then you want to put this back on, your little thing. Like I said, you got to put it on there, and then you got to kind of circle it, turn it around until you find the spot. And you'll find that little square on there, and then you push that down. Got it back on there. Next is your thing. Put that back on. Now, this should pop on pretty easy because you just popped it off. This just tighten it around with your fingers. And you're back on. Put your battery back in. Like so. Put your thing back on, and you are ready to go. And that should help you on some of the drift and everything. Now, another way I do it, and I'm not going to spray the stuff, is if I want a temporary one, I'll spray it right on here and leave the controller, leave it all together, and then I'll take this, and then I'll work away around this and turn it and kind of get down in there. And just that's a temporary fix too. Sometimes that works, man. I've had that work better than the other ones. So, all right, guys, hope that helps, man. I've had mine for about 1.5 years. We beat them to death playing warplanes because we're constantly pushing the throttle, backing off, and left and right, and a lot of games are that way. And it's intense. And after probably 500 hours of playing, it started to. The sensors started to mess up on it. So that'll fix it. I don't know a better way to fix it. If somebody does comment, I'd love to know how to fix it permanently so I don't have to buy a new one. Right now I'm refusing to pay $175. And I wish Oculus would have them ready so I could just buy another one for $70. But that seems to work. This is temporary, I'm telling you. if you play a lot, mine lasts for a day, maybe 2 days. It used to last 3-4 days. Now it's down to maybe 1 day or 2 days. Sometimes I might clean it 2 or 3 times a day. So it's just playing how much you're playing. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. Dad's out.